Python provides various built-in methods and functions to manipulate strings. Here in this video, I'll be taking up some commonly used built-in functions and methods. First of all is len. Len returns the length of the given string. Example, say for example, if I store good day all to a string str, so this len will return 15. It evaluates, it counts all the special characters as well as spaces stored in the string. Next is title. Title will return the string after converting a first character of each word to the uppercase. Example, if I store str as good day all, G, D and A are small letters. So if I use str.title, it will return G, D and A, good day all after capitalizing G, D and A. Next is lower. It returns the string after converting all uppercase letters to lowercase. All lowercase letters will remain as it is. Example, if I store good day all to this str, here G, D and A are in capital letters. So str.lower will convert all the characters, all the alphabets to the lowercase. Uppercase, upper is just the reverse. It returns the string after converting all lowercase letters to uppercase. Say for example, if I store good day all and if I use str.upper, complete string is converted to uppercase. Next on the list is count, substr, start and end. Here it returns the number of times this substring is present in the string from start till the end index. If start and end index is omitted, it starts searching from beginning of the string till the end. Let's see its example. If I store str is equal to I will go to market today to purchase notebook, str.count, if I start counting 2, I have not given starting and ending subscript in this, so it starts counting from the first index to till the end, and in this string 2 appears 3 times, so output is 3, 1, 2 and 3. If I say str.count 2, 13, that means I want string to start counting from 13 position till the end. So from 13 position till the end we have only 2 times 2 in the string. So result is 2. In case if I omit the starting index and give the ending index, that results into invalid syntax because that is must. I have to give the starting index. So if I say str.count start from 0 till 13, it gives 1 because from 0 position to till 13 position I have only 2 ones in this string. Next on the list is find, substr, start, end. It returns index of first occurrence of substring in the given string from starting index till the ending index. If start and end indexes are omitted, it starts searching from the beginning till the end. It returns -1 if substring is not present. Let's see its example now. I have taken same string, I will go to market today to purchase notebook, and in this string if I start finding 2, I have omitted starting and end position, so it starts from 0 position and first occurrence of 2 is at 10th index, so it returns value 10. If I start it from 13 index, the first occurrence of 2 after 13 is at 20th position, so it returns 20. And if I find so, in this string, because it is not present, so it returns value -1, because so is a substring which is not present in this given string. Next, index substr start comma end. It returns index of first occurrence of substring in the string from start index till the end index. If start and end index is omitted, it starts searching from beginning till end. But in case if that substring is not present, this will raise an exception. Example, I have taken same string. I will go to market today to purchase notebook. str.index, if I start finding 2, first occurrence is at 10 position as it was in find. If I give starting index, it gives value 20, because after 13 index, first occurrence is at 20 position. But the difference here is, if I use index and start and try to search the substring which is not present, this will raise an exception, right? Next is isLower. isLower function is used to check if the given string has all characters in lowercase. If all the alphabets are in lowercase, it returns true value, otherwise it returns false. Example, taken one string, say having value good day, because all the characters are in lowercase, so isLower function will return value true. str good day, because D is in capital letters, so isLower will return false because one alphabet is in caps. If I use marks space 1 2 3 4, again it will return false because M is in capital letters. Whereas if I make this M as small, because now all the alphabets are in small letters, this isLower function will return the value true. Another function is isUpper, similar to isLower, because isLower is used to check whether all the characters are in lowercase, whereas isUpper is used to check whether all the characters are in uppercase or not. Example, here in str, all the characters are in uppercase, so it returns true. Second example, only G and D are in uppercase, rest all the characters, all the alphabets are in lowercase, so it returns false. Here in this, M is in uppercase, whereas rest of the alphabets are in small case, so it returns false. Last example, marks is in capital letters, all the alphabets of marks are in capital letters, so it returns the value true. Next method is isSpace. isSpace returns true if given string has all spaces and is non-empty. Let's see its example now. If I have stored str as all spaces, this isSpace will return value true. If I store new line character to str, again it returns value true. Whereas if in str I have stored space as well as some alphabets, this returns the value false. isAlnum. isAlnum function returns true if given string has either alphabets or digits or both. Example, str marks space 24 will return false because it is having one space. If I store str marks 24 without any spaces, it returns value true. If I store only alphabets, again returns value true. If I store only digits, it returns value true. And if I store any other special characters, if for example exclamation sign is stored in this string, it returns false. Next is isDigit. Is digit function returns true if given string has only digits present in it. Example, say str is equal to 24, all digits. This digit returns true value. Str is equal to marks 24 because now I have stored alphabets also. So this is digit function returns value false. Next is title. It returns true if given string has first character of all words in uppercase. That is, if the string is in title case, it returns value true. Otherwise, it returns false. Let's see its example. str is equal to good day all. Here, G of first word, D of second word, and A of third word are capital letters. So it returns true. Whereas if I make this A of all as small, then str.isTitle returns the value false because last word is not in title case. Ends with substr. It returns value true if the string ends with given substring. Example, str has value good day all. If I check str dot ends with all, will return value true because the string ends with all. Whereas if I say str dot ends with day, because day is not the last word, is not at the end of the string, so it returns value false. Starts with, it returns true if given string starts with the given substring. Example, str is equal to good day all. If I if I give substring as good, it returns value true because this string starts with good, that is the substring. Whereas if I say str dot starts with good, where G is in small letters, it returns false because in the given string, in the starting, G is capital letters. Next on the list is replace old str, comma new str. It replaces each occurrence of old string with new string. Let's see its example. str is equal to good day. str dot replace. I'm trying to replace all occurrences of A with hash. So the resultant string will be G, double hash, D and J. str dot replace good with nice. So in this case, the first word, that is good, is replaced with the word nice. Next method is split delimit. It returns the list of strings after breaking the given string with specified delimiter. Let's see its example. Default value of delimiter is space. If we omit delimiter, it will accept space as delimiter. Let's see its example now. str is equal to I will go to market today to purchase notebook. I have taken same string again. str dot split, not given any delimiter, so it accepts spaces as delimiter and returns a string having each word of this string as element of a list. Another example, say str dot split O. I have taken delimiter as O in this case, so wherever O appears, it delimits at that place and returns the list of substrings. Third example, say for example, I have stored few colors, red, blue, green and yellow with comma in between. If I use str dot split and delimiter as comma, it will return red, blue, green and yellow as elements of the list. Next, partition. Partitions a string from the given delimiter. It returns the tuple containing 3 elements first part of the string, then delimiter as the second part, and string after delimiter as the third element. Example. So for example, if I store red, blue, green, yellow to my string str.partition, we'll check first occurrence of this delimiter, it is comma. First element of the tuple is red. Second element of the tuple is comma, that is the delimiter, and third element of the tuple is the remaining part of the string, that is blue, green, and yellow. Let's see another example. str is equal to I will go to market today to purchase notebook. In this case, I've taken market as a delimiter, so I get three elements in this tuple. I will go to before the delimiter as first element, market as the second element, and today to purchase notebook, that means the string after the delimiter as the third element of the tuple. Strip. It returns the string after removing all the spaces from left and right side of the string. Let's see its example. If I store good day with some spaces on the left and on the right to the string, it returns str is having good day with spaces, but if I use str.strip, it removes all the spaces. Lstrip returns the string after removing spaces from the left. Let's see its example. If I store some spaces, string with some spaces, and use str.lstrip, all the spaces from the left are removed, whereas on the right side remains as it is. Rstrip. It returns the string after removing spaces from the right side. Let's see its example. str is equal to good day with some spaces, str having some good day with spaces, but if I use rstrip on this str, all the spaces from right side are removed, but on the left remains as it is. All this was about methods used to manipulate string. Do practice these methods so that these are stored permanently on your memory.